Well, hello there. It is... What day is it? It's Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. I had a bit of a rough night last night. Had a really bad headache, so I went to bed about 9. Slept for about 2.5 hours, and then couldn't sleep anymore until about a little after 4, and even then it was a struggle to fall asleep. So woke back up at 10, and then yeah, just kind of been doing internet stuff, you know, all day. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon, so just getting out. I wasn't planning on going out today, but my older brother, who's recovering from surgery, still can't drive, and he has a men's ministry that he's a part of the leadership for, and they're having a meeting tonight, and he asked me if I could kind of taxi him over there. So I am headed up to Vancouver to pick him up at 4:30. So I've got a couple things I'm gonna do up there, and then pick him up. We'll be fighting traffic all the way down to Tualatin, which is, so Vancouver's kind of up here in the metro area. Tualatin's kind of down here. And there's 2 freeways that, you know, we can take as an option, but we're not. I don't know which one we're gonna take until, you know, I check traffic shortly before I pick him up. So we will see. We will see. Not sure how much I'm going to show you. I'm not sure if he's comfortable being on the channel, so you may or may not get to meet him, but probably not, because he likes his privacy. Well, it is 6 o'clock. Got my brother dropped off. He gave me a few bucks to go get some dinner, so I'm going to do that. Not sure where I'm going to go yet. I'd like to kill some time, let traffic die down a little bit. So I think I'm probably going to go find something over by Cabela's, and that way I can just walk across the parking lot kind of thing and just go peruse through there while I'm waiting. Because, you know, I've been in there a few times before. It's not necessarily a place I like to buy stuff, you know, unless they've got a good deal on something, but I'm not really in the market for anything right now. Money's a little tight, so I have to keep that mentality of, do I really, really, really need it? But yeah, that's probably going to be it for now. I wanted to go out and work on the knives a little bit, but being that, you know, it's 40 degrees, might be a little cold, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see what time I get home, and, you know, what the kind of stuff I've got to do when I get there. So anyway, that is what's going on. So I've opted on Pieology because they make good pies. All right, dinner's over. Off to Cabela's. All right, done at Cabela's. I spent quite a bit longer in there than I intended. I ended up at the gun counter and was talking with this one sales guy for almost the better part of an hour. We initially, you know, I wanted to talk with him about kind of a smaller frame 40 or 45, seeing as this spring my stepdad and I are probably going to be out in the wilderness and just in the country, in the woods, quite a bit more than I'm accustomed to. And, you know, he carries a 38. I have a 9, but I don't see that being very effective against, you know, larger animals. So figured I'd look at something that maybe had a little more kinetic energy. And we got on the topic of 10 millimeters, and he ended up showing me a Sig Sauer 10 millimeter that was just, it was amazing. The grip was amazing. It It's a really solidly built gun. It's a very expensive gun. So, yeah, that was a little bit shocking, but it's Sig Sauer, and they always run a little bit more than other people. So then we ended up talking about, I mean, it was a very dynamic and fluid conversation, so time kind of got away from me, and I kind of felt bad for dominating this guy's time. Finally, I was like, hey, I'm going to stop wasting your time and let you help other people. But anyway, it's about 7:45, and traffic will, of course, be done by now, so I'm going to head home. Well, I'm on my way out to the barn to work on the knives, but I got kind of sidetracked here by Mr. Simba, who has decided that he would like to sit on me and get some lovin'. So, I have been waylaid, but it's okay, as long as he doesn't take too much time. Usually about 10-15 minutes he gets tired of whatever it is I'm doing and he moves off. So we'll pick this up out in the barn, where I have something to show you. I'm not sure that I have told you about this particular thing, so it is related to the knife project, but I don't know, I'm toying with an idea that I'll tell you about out there. Alright, so we're out in the shop, and I'm not sure that I showed this to you guys. This is obviously a knife, but let me get it unwrapped and I'll tell you more about it. So no, this is not one of the Santoku knives. I'm still doing the sanding on those, and we're not ready for that. This, however, is one of the knives that came in a battle box, and it's from Dave Canterbury's Pathfinder School, and it's a knife kit. Runs about $49.99, and what they do is they give you the blank, which is already beveled. You know, I didn't put these bevels on. It's been heat treated and tempered, and that's how they send it to you. And then they send you the pins, and they send you the scales. So I did a rough sand. Let me turn this around here so I can actually see. I did a rough sand on it. I really like this this look. If I can get it, there we go. And I didn't sand it much further than that. And then, I sanded the handles a little bit, or the scales, and then I epoxied it. So now what I need to do is cut off these excess pin lengths, and then just finalize the handle, then put an edge on it, and this will be done. So it's a pretty cool little knife. Now here's what we're going to do. I know I don't have a lot of subscribers, so we're going to have a little contest. I will give this knife away if we can get 100 likes and 30 comments. And no, multiple comments from multiple people, or the same people, are not going to count. So it's a $50 knife. So if we can hit that in the next couple weeks, I'll pick somebody at random in the comment list, and they'll be getting a free Pathfinder knife. Now, Dave Canterbury, the Pathfinder School, they don't sponsor me. They didn't ask me to do this or anything, so this is just me doing it. So I'm going to get working on the knife, and I should have it done by tonight, or by the time I go back in. So I'll show it to you when it's all said and done. Alright, so it is 11:15. I've been out here a lot longer than I thought and anticipated. But that doesn't mean that I didn't get stuff done. I did manage to get another of the Santoku knives with holes drilled. Finally found a good bit, and I just ate right through it. And I took the opportunity to also do the handles, the scales. This is micarta, and if you're not familiar with micarta, it is layers of canvas that are soaked in resin. It's a very durable material because of that, and you know, it's just inherently like waterproof and that kind of thing. I actually dropped this as I was you know, grinding it down to profile into my dunk bucket. But you know, it's no big deal because, like I said, it's waterproof. Also, I have just about completed the Pathfinder knife. You have to forgive me, my camera is just coated with fine particles. So what I'm doing now is I'm waiting for the cutting board oil to dry. That's what I'm doing. I'm coating this paper towel and I'm rubbing it down, and the idea is that I keep applying it until it stops absorbing it. And what that effectively tells me when it stops absorbing it is that it's now water resistant and it's more or less protected. So again, if we hit, I think it was 30 comments and 100 likes on this video, I'll randomly choose somebody to send this knife to. If we don't hit that in the next 2 weeks, then I'm just going to keep it. That's just how it's going to work. So anyway, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to wait for the oil to dry, and I'm going to put one more coat on, and then I'll take the knife inside, and that should help it dry. So thanks for watching, and as always, like and subscribe. Catch you later.